What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back again with another, sorry, I had to set up my computer, StoryTime Saturday. Yo, my life really ain't that exciting, but I have to really go through the Rolodex to try to figure out what story I'm gonna try to tell you guys. I think today I've decided, does this light come on? Hold on. Myself just a little bit of light. Y'all know in this room, if I want to turn the light on, I have to turn it on from outside. But anyway, I'm going to tell you guys a story about my American Idol audition experience. Now, if you guys have not watched the story yet of how my cousin ruined my trip to Vegas, and if you like that story, you're going to semi-like this one. So for those who don't know, I always wanted to be a singer when I was younger. Like, it was something that I really wanted to do. I loved singing. I loved entertaining. I loved being in front of the camera, on stage, singing, whatever. And my mom would not allow me. It just really wasn't in. It wasn't in the cards. It wasn't in the cards. But once I got older, I tried to venture out and do more of it. Because I really wanted to do it. So I decided, it was my sophomore, after my freshman year of college, I came home and got a job at a fast food restaurant. And I would be singing around, and people were like, you know, my guy, you should try out, you should try out, you should try for American Idol, you should try for American Idol. And I was like, what? You think so? So, after a lot of people kept telling me that I should try out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. But it was late in the season. So other people had already, all of the cities had already, you know, done their tryouts and everything. The only city that was left that I could get to was Dallas. So I'm from New York. So I didn't have money like that. So I was like, you know what? I talked to my girlfriend at the time. I was like, look, how about we drive to Dallas? And she's like, yes, sure. Like, I think that sounds amazing. So we prepped for this trip to drive to Dallas so that I can audition to American Idol. I started working like 2 jobs and tried to get enough money to make sure that we had what we needed. And, you know, she was doing the same. So I print out some directions, because I don't think we had GPS or anything. I think we should have, because I was in college. I know our phones didn't have GPS. You had to have a GPS in order to really... I don't think both of us didn't have a GPS. Maybe they weren't around. I don't know, but I remember I printed out, y'all remember MapQuest? It's still around because I still use it. But we had to print out the directions for MapQuest to get there. I remember I had this shirt made. I still have the shirt. Maybe I'll wear it or bring it out when I go home to go get it. But it was signed by like all of the servers. It was signed by like my favorite customers. And they were like, look, you know, you're going to be our next American Idol. Can't wait to see you, this and that. Okay, as y'all can see, they ain't work out. So we go to one of my other jobs, print our directions. Everything's done. We go fill up the cooler with ice, and we get our sandwiches, this and that. Boom, boom, ready. You know, we at the time my girlfriend, she had a RAV4, and that's what we used to drive across the country. And Christina Aguilera's Back to Basic album had just came out. And I know that because she used to be my favorite singer. I've learned internally, and it took me a long time to learn this, but JoJo is my favorite singer. Like, there's no way I can't say she's not. I listen to her all day, every day. She get me through life. Okay? But Christina Aguilera was my favorite singer at the time, and I remember I was like listening to her album the whole way there. So as we get all our stuff buckled up, this and that, I already had the hotel booked. We have everything we need. I know the directions to what we're doing, what days, everything, da-da-da-da. So we get there, I mean, as soon as we're about to pull up, I'm like, okay, well, let's, you know, collectively see how much money we got and what we're going to be doing. I booked the hotel. This is how much we're going to probably need for gas, so that only left us with a little bit of wiggle and spending room. She ain't had no money. She didn't save. She didn't prep for. Now, I'm still, like, what, 19? Y'all don't think I'm grown. It was my freshman year of college, so I'm still, like, young. I was like 19. I'm like, yo, what do you mean you didn't save anything? And she was a very, what's the word I'm going to use for her? She was a very uppity, I mean, I have her tattooed on my chest, so I'll tell you about that story, I guess, at another time. But she was a very just Nobody liked her. She was a very emotional, high maintenance. Girl, I love her to death, though. I love her to death. I would take back any other time we spent together. But she didn't bring any money at all. So I was like, you know what? Now we got to ration off what we're going to be doing. We can't do too much because we only have this certain amount of money. I know how she is. So we started to drive, and everything is cool about the drive, right? We get there, amazing time. We see so many beautiful things as we're driving, this and that. I'm excited. I keep practicing the song that I was going to sing, which was Part-Time Lover, by Stevie Wonder. Is that Stevie Wonder? It is. No, let me not sing because I want to pay for it. It is Stevie Wonder. So I kept practicing Part-Time Lover, you know, knowing what I was going to sing. So we finally get there. Beautiful city. Dallas was a beautiful city. It was in some major stadium, which was where the contest was going to be. So we get there, and it's just awesome. But then I realized, okay, we had used a lot of the gas money. A little bit more than I thought we were going to. But that's because the car was a little older. So we used more gas. And then I was like, well, look, we can't. Because she's like, well, let's go out to a restaurant. Let's have a nice dinner. We don't have the funds for that. So she was getting upset. So I was like, look, how about we do this? We had a stove, all of this stuff in our room, right? How about we just go to Walmart, get some get some quick and easy dinners and stuff like that, and then we can use that and cook that. She, reluctantly, she was a big baby. Reluctantly she came and she was like, okay, we get to Walmart. She gets on the phone. No, she starts crying in Walmart. I just don't want to do any of this. This is so ridiculous. Why can't we just eat out? This and that, I was like, are you serious right now? Like, but this is how we will fight. This is how we felt like, yo, you need to come down. You didn't bring anything. This is the smartest thing to do. This is the smartest decision. Now I'm realizing why nobody liked her. This is the smartest decision. Like, no, like, we need to do this. This is more cost effective. But I want to go out to eat and I want to do all of it. Well, we don't have the money for that. So, at the end of the day, in the middle of her crying, in the middle of Walmart, while we're in the freezer section, I call her sister. I'm like, look, can you talk to her? Because she's having to break down by the meats, the frozen vegetables, and I need somebody to talk to her. So she talks to her sister calms her down. This and that. She was like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know she didn't bring any money or whatever. I would have gave you some. I was like, yo, it's cool. We have it under control. She just needs to be under control. So, after that, we get back. We get, it could have been a better trip had we had more money. But, we had some frozen wings. We heated those up and we ate them. And we were young, so we had fun. It was a fair and stuff like that, but we didn't have enough money to spare to go to the fair or something like that. So we just waited. I practiced my song. Cut to day before, you have to sign up and know your numbers and stuff like that. So went there, signed up, got my number. That was the only thing we had to do that day. Got there, signed up, got the number, everything. When I say it was so many people just doing a little sign up thing. So I was like, okay, cool. Got my number. I was excited. They wanted us to prep to sing, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Because that was the song, a crowd song that everybody was gonna be singing at the same time, whatever. We went. She had another breakdown because she wanted to go out to eat again. There's another thing we could not do. But I went, practiced that song, listened to the song, practiced the song, got to it, Next day comes. Now I'm already drained because she's stressing me out because that whole night she's arguing about this is such a worst trip. We should have never done this and that. Bad. It was just so bad. So the next morning we woke up early in the morning because you had to be there like 5, 6 or something like that. Got there, got in line. Y'all, so many people were there. So many, it was tons and tons of people. And people was dressed up in costumes. You had bears, lions, tigers. Everybody was there. Lil Bo Peep. Everybody was there, right? So I was like, oh my God, it was tons of people there. And I mean, I'm a singer, but there are people out here with like amazing voices. So I was so nervous. I was so scared. They had us go into our seats. We had our numbers or whatever. And it was this huge stadium full. So before that, while we were in line, they had tons of cameras and productions, like having us sing, listen to the music together as a crowd. So then the cameras are going, this and that. We're all screaming. They're doing all of that stuff that you see on American Idol on TV. All of that stuff was happening. And then we go inside. And then as a stadium, we all sing that song together. We all, you know, doing the screaming and stuff like that. It was just such a fun experience. It was real cool. And like everybody, the producers, the showrunners and stuff like that, they were very nice. They were very kind, this and that. Now it's time to sing. So on this particular, I don't know if all of them go like this, but on this one they did go like this. So they had us go into like groups of 10. So maybe not 10, like 6, maybe 6. And then they had us meet. This is like pre-judges. So they had us meet with the first group. It was like me, these other people. So we go up and we sing. I'll go up there and I sing, and the people are like, wow, great, wow. Cut down, 3 more people. This bitch starts to sing, not my girlfriend, this random girl. And I'm telling you, so amazing that everybody stops. And I'm thinking, I hope they're not just picking one person. I really hope they're not just picking one person out of this group. Y'all, somebody told me that's what they was doing. And she got picked. That girl got picked, but you know what? She deserved it. After that, I was like, well, what's next? Thank you for applying. We're going to need your number back. That was it. Like, my chances, everything about it was over. After that, I came out. She was like, whoa, like, what happened? Why are you excited? What happened down there? That's why I didn't make it. And she's like, no, it's okay, da-da-da-da. And we had like 2 more days, because if you make it, then you have to go the next day and stuff like that. So it was like, okay, we went back. We got in the pool. It was a nice day. She cooked that night, and it was cool. Then the next day, this stupid trip, you didn't even make it. Just it was horrible. It was horrible. She complained the whole way there. Back home to New York. She complained as we were leaving. She complained. Yeah, you gotta pick who you go to church with. The story wasn't that fun or funny, but it is a story that happened to me, so that's a part of the story time. I'm about to go out here, finish getting the house set up, and so I can actually drive back to my hometown in New York. If you want to follow me on Facebook, I'm at the BusyBlu. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. I wish I had more for you guys. I went out and got sold last night that now I can barely function today. Alright, everybody, stay busy. Until next time.